Hi, I'm Deb Starr. We're at the Chelsea Heights Hotel here in Melbourne, and we're here tonight to film Scarecrow, the John Mellencamp tribute show. I can't wait, but we've got some great footage coming up. Enjoy the show.
Cause the earth says, baby, it's lonely all night. I don't know, I'm just so scared, lonely all at the same time. Nobody told us it was gonna work out this way. No, 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 no.
Hi, Gary.
How are you, Deb?
I'm very good. How are you?
Very well.
I'm looking so forward to tonight.
Yeah.
This is Gary Young from Scarecrow. He is John Mellencamp tribute show. Been around for a bit of a time.
Yeah, 32 years. It's taken us, 32 years actually to celebrate our 30th anniversary due to the speed hump of life, the COVID life. So yeah, we've been hanging out to get back into it, and here we are tonight at the Chelsea Heights Hotel.
Now, I believe tonight is a bit of a special occasion for the band.
It is indeed. Well, we're here to honour and celebrate John Mellencamp's 70th birthday, so it should be a big night. We've got a big crowd coming in, so we're happy. And we've also, just to acknowledge that achievement, we've got Emma Rodder on violin playing with us for the first time tonight too, and I might just say quietly, she sounds awesome. Oh, you heard it?
She does. I heard her in soundcheck. She was really good.
So yeah, that'll light us up. So it's going to be a great night.
Now, also tonight is a bit of an iconic night for you guys as well, because you've been playing for so long. So it's kind of an anniversary for you, right?
Well, yeah. So about 2 years ago, we turned 30, and we tried to celebrate our 30th, and then also we got locked up. So then a year later, we tried to celebrate our 30th again, and we got locked up. So here we are, still celebrating our 30th after 32 years. So we'll just take that with the humour it comes with.
Yeah, you've sort of got to. Well, yeah, you've got to sort of do it in your stride. That's life,
yeah,
isn't it?
So we just merge it now. We just sort of stretch the rules a bit and merge it with Mellencamp's 70th. Why not?
So, Gary, I believe over the years, John Mellencamp's had a couple of album releases, and you've actually played.
Oh yeah, back in the day when we started in the 90s, we were twice invited to do the record launch for I think it was Phonogram or Polydor, whichever they merged over to, and that was so we did the Whenever We Wanted album launch in 1992 at the Saloon Bar, and the thing with that is you actually get a copy of the album before any of the public hear it, and they go, learn these songs, and you're going to be playing them in front of a whole bunch of execs and people, and so we did that one for Whenever We Wanted, and then about a year or so later we did the Human Wheels album, which was a bit of a challenge because he had all these kind of noises on his voice and everything, so we had to learn how to do that. But we got there.
Yes, I knew we'd work it out in our own way. How you doing? It's a lonely old night. Can I put my arms around you? It's a lonely old night. Custom made for two lonely people like me and you. Hey! Radio's playing softly, some singing sad, sad song. Singing about standing in the shadows of love. I guess he feels awfully alone. She says I know exactly what he means. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's sad, 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 sad feeling when you're living on those in-betweens. Guess what? It's okay. It's a lonely old night. Can I put my arms around you? It's a lonely old night. Custom made for two lonely people like me and you.
And I also believe you've met the man.
I have indeed, and I'll I make it bigger than it actually was, but it was such a fun. It was a fun week. We were playing at the Corner Hotel that week. Mellencamp was on tour. This was back in 92, 93. And the lead up to the story was his backing singer, and this is before mobile phones and email, his backing singer came out with Billy Joel. I found out where she was staying. I didn't harass her. I left a little package in a pigeonhole with my phone number, a live tape and a t-shirt. And someone from that entourage called me and said, do you want to come and meet Crystal Talaferro? And so I went and met her, and then we met up again. So I had 2 nights in a row of just partying after the Billy Joel show.
Oh, wow.
With her. And the first thing she ever said to me was, as I walked up the stairs, she goes, Gary? And I said, yeah. And she goes, well, I can't say it. She dropped the F-bomb and went, you even look like my boss.
You do.
And she goes, so she picked me out of a crowd, so that was kind of, that was cool. And then, so anyway, I thought nothing of it. Mellencamp comes out. As a band, we all bought tickets to the first show because we weren't working that night. And I could hear this American guy with a laminate on behind me. And I thought, I'll just tell him who I think I am. And I went, oh, I play in this band called Scarecrow, and I don't know if there's any chance I could meet John Mellencamp. But see that whole front row there? They're all Scarecrow T-shirts because the fans were nuts. And so he just came back to me and said, oh, they've heard of you. They want to meet you after the show. So I went, cool. So I went out the back. Mellencamp wasn't there, but I met all the band, and we had a good old chat about things. And apparently Crystal had played them the tape. They'd heard it. And I'm going, wow, this is pretty cool. And then the next day, that night, they offered us some tickets for the band and partners. Do you want to come back and see the show? So all the band and partners, we all went back again. I got to go at the back. And then that night, they said, would you mind if we come and play with you, because we know you're playing at the Corner Hotel the next night? I said, sure, that'd be great, you know. And I'm trying to be cool, but I'm all excited. Jesus, can't wait to tell the band.
As you would be.
Yeah. And then the next day, I got a phone call from their manager and said, John really wants to meet you. Can you get to the arena, whatever it was? I can't remember what it was now, but I think it was a Glass House. Anyway, can you be there at like 7 o'clock or something before the show, an hour before the show? And I said, yeah, sweet. So I got to the gig, and I'm waiting, and nothing's happening. And then all of a sudden, it was near showtime, and as the band walked out, you could hear the intro thing going, dooga, 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 and all the crowd's going nuts, and I'm going, I'm not going to meet him. And all of a sudden, the band walked past and went, hey, how you doing, and all this. And then they go on, and they walked through this door, and you could hear them firing up with the track and playing on. And next thing, Mellencamp walks out. We did a quick hello. I just thanked him on behalf of ourselves and the fans for writing great songs. It was only short. I mean, I don't know him, he doesn't know me. It was kind of a bit clumsy, but at the same time, he made the effort to want to meet us.
It's a pretty big compliment.
Yeah. So so then I actually got to hear what he hears before he goes on stage, because he just said to me, if you go out that door there, you'll be right down the front, you can hang there. And as I was walking out, his door opened, and you just heard this, like the crowd was like huge. And then as I walked out, he walked out. And it was just so surreal. I was just like probably the closest I could ever be to feeling that, how big it is for someone like him. So.
All right.
Yeah, and then the wash-up was we had to leave that show early because we had our show at the Corner. So as far as we knew, there was every chance they were going to roll up that night. As I'm driving to the gig, I get close to the gig, and there's this massive queue, about 2,000 people outside, and you couldn't get in. Anyway, I get my way into the gig eventually, and apparently the radio had leaked that they may be going there after the show, and no one, none of the band turned up, and that was okay. You know, we've had a pretty good week with them, and then the next day I got a phone call from the airport from one of their entourage again to apologise for not being able to make it, but their promoter said due to insurance reasons there wasn't enough security for the amount of people that were inside, let alone outside, and therefore, you know, so there was just like nice guys all around. We were just treated like royalty for a week, and it was an amazing week.